Yo, welcome into the BeBall Jones podcast. The goal of this podcast in my business is to bridge the gap, to fuel hoop dreams into impactful realities on the court and beyond. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy it.
More is not always better. More is not always better. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. More is not always better. Sometimes better is better. All right. So we're thinking, okay, my shot still isn't right. My shot still isn't all the way there. Let me just get up more shots. Or my handles aren't quite right. Let me just drill the ball a whole lot more. I still can't get this move down. Let me just do it more. Man, my finishing is terrible. I need to go just go take more layups. Man, I'm still weak. I need to just put more weight on the bar and just lift the bar like crazy. I need to go from working out 4 days a week to lifting 6, 7 days a week. I just need to do more. That's not always the case. It's not always true. Okay. Let me put it to you this way. You're in a game and you got the ball at the right wing. You're a right hander. Okay. It don't matter. You could be either hand. And you're driving going towards the baseline. All right. And you take like this fading out of bounds shot. Like you're drifting and going towards out of bounds towards the baseline, shooting to the goal. Then the next shot, you come down, you're on the left wing, and you take a step back, three, and you're not all the way balanced, and you're fading back out of control. Then the next time down, you're going down the court. It's a 1-on-3 fast break, and you got to force with this crazy Kyrie like layup. Do you need to take more of those attempts, or do we need to figure out how to just get better shots? How can I get better shots? Do I need to get more attempts or do I need to get better shots? If those were three really tough shots. Not going to say bad shots because I don't know who you are exactly, but if those are the three shots you're taking in a row in the game, I'm questioning can we just get better shots? Not more of them, but just better shots. Because if we took more of those exact same shots, there's a really good chance we're probably going to go like 1 for 10 that game. So those are tough shots. But if we just got the ball, we had a swing, catch and shoot three. The next time we had a fast break, it was a 1-on-1, or it's a 2-on-1. Offense has the advantage. Now we're looking at taking better shots. Or you take a step back and you're actually under control this time. We pull that shot. Now we're in rhythm. And those are a lot better shots than two off balance shots and a wild forced layup on a 1-on-3 fast break. So it's not always need to take more. We have to do more things. Sometimes it's just getting better at the things we're already doing. Sometimes it's not about adding 15 skills to your bag. It's about getting better at the skills that you already have. Sometimes it's just you saying, I'm a pretty solid shooter. That's the best thing that I have. How can I just put some steroids and put steroids on my shot? How can I get even better at shooting rather than getting more and more skills? Why would I go from shooting to a post game, like catching the ball in the post? Yeah, that's more skills, but that actually making you a better player. I feel like Carl Anthony Towns, yeah, that can work. If you're Joel Embiid or Joker, then that could work. Anthony Davis, I can like, enhance my jumper, get better at that, but then at the post game. But how many players really necessarily do both of those? That's not adding more skills isn't always the answer. Sometimes it's just enhancing and getting better at the skills that you already have in your possession. If you're already a great shooter, get a better shot. If you're already a great finisher, get even better at your finishing. Maybe if you want to go more route, instead of getting better at your shot, sometimes it's enhancing things around your shot. So now, uh, the initial things about being a shooter is first just becoming a really good shooter. Then once you get known and identified as a shooter, next thing the coach is going to say, hey, just run them off the line. So next thing you need to work on is one or two things, probably both. Either get better at your finishing or you get better at your mid-range pull-ups. One of those two things will make you a better shooter and a better scorer versus just going out there and trying to be Kyrie and work on your ball handling. Will that help? Sure. Depends on the route we're going here, but let's just think logically for probably 80% of players. The next step would easily be working on the mid-range pull-up or working on your finishing. Probably a little bit of both. And so I want you guys to realize more is not always better. To get stronger, sometimes it's not about just throwing more weight on the bar. Sometimes it's like, man, let me take a rest. Let me actually recover better. So now my body can, my muscles can recover, get a little bit of rest, and like stop breaking down all the time because that's what we're doing when we're lifting weights. Instead of breaking down, let me give you a chance to just kind of like lay the cement down and get solid so I can build more on top of it. More is not always better. If you're in America, we have been drilled this into our brains that we need to have more cars, more shoes, more money. Sometimes it's about enhancing the car you already have. Sometimes it's about cleaning the shoes and taking better care of them. Sometimes it's about buying better quality shoes so you don't have to keep buying quantity. That's a whole different conversation that I do not want to get into right now. But that's a gym, that's a bar. I might come back into that later if I can remember it. But sometimes it's just about being better rather than getting more. Uh, Shout out to my people in Germany while I'm thinking about this. Shout out to you listening or y'all listening. I don't know exactly who, but appreciate y'all. Y'all real ones. But in America, we've been drilled in that more is better. More is better. That's not always the case. Better can be better. You can be better at what you're doing, better than where you are right now. And guess what? That's the best thing for you to do. So figure out which side of the fence you're on. Do I need to get better at what I'm doing and who I am and where I'm at right now? Or do I need to do more of what I'm doing? That's the question for you to answer. And that's it. Appreciate you guys for listening. Just remember, more is not always better. Appreciate you listening. See you next time.
All right. Okay. Another time out. Okay. Look, if you got to this point, you have to be enjoying the episode. Like you have to. At this point in the episode, you're enjoying it. So help me help you. Just if you're on Apple right now and you're on your phone, okay, just take your phone, press the subscribe button. It's right there. Just do that with me. Even if on your laptop, take your mouse, boom, click over, boom, do your thing. Now you subscribe. Now you linked in because you don't want to miss the next great episode that I have. But doing stuff like this helps the episode grow, makes the show grow, and the podcast grow so I can keep getting great guests and keep doing great interviews. So if you listen on Apple or Spotify, take a second, look at your phone, press the follow button, okay? And share with a friend or two because you'll find the value in this. You want to have this conversation with your friends so they can have the same value. Now the whole basketball community can grow. All right. Thanks for listening so far. I'm gonna get out your way. Let's get back to the episode. Appreciate you.